for compelling total compliance with federal government mandates with potential applications across all sectors of the economy, including an escalating non-compliance penalty of up to 95% on all gross sales levied every day for failure to meet any terms of the government's price-setting program, negotiation in name only. Rendering any new federal mandate, however sweeping, an offer you can't refuse. Even late paperwork would trigger this crippling catastrophic penalty, which has a tax-exclusive rate of up to 1,900%. And it's negotiation in name only. As a messaging gimmick, the Democrats have framed their government price-setting program as negotiation, but their legislation tells a far different story. Under their proposed program, the Secretary has absolute, unilateral, uninhibited price-setting authority with no floor, enabling a price of $1 for even the most innovative new drugs. Manufacturers have no choice but to comply and to provide indefinite access to their products at the Secretary-dictated price, regardless of how unfair. They cannot walk away from the negotiating table or withdraw selected products from the Medicare market, even if the Secretary sets an economically untenable price, stripping even small businesses of any leverage. Judicial and administrative review of key decisions, including the price setting itself, are permanently prohibited. The bill completely disregards the rest of the prescription drug supply chain, targeting manufacturers while doing nothing to address other key players or to improve oversight and transparency. There is a better way. It's called the Lower Costs and More Cures Act. Senate Republicans have developed a common sense alternative based on more than 24 solutions aimed at providing relief at the pharmacy counter while ensuring long-term access to life-saving new treatments and cures. Among other provisions, virtually all of which are based on proposals with bipartisan support, the Lower Costs and More Cures Act would reform the Part D benefit to induce seniors' cost-sharing burden and incentivize plans to negotiate the best deals possible for enrollees. It would create a hard cap on the annual out-of-pocket spending for all seniors under Medicare Part D. It would increase Part D plan choices for seniors by enabling sponsors to offer additional plans with incentives for options that pass a greater share of the discounts directly to their beneficiaries at the pharmacy counter. It would permanently extend a Trump administration program providing Part D enrollees with access to plan options that cap out-of-pocket monthly insulin costs at $35 or less. It would permanently allow high-deductible health plans to offer pre-deductible coverage for preventive services, including insulin. It would establish a chief pharmaceutical negotiator to combat foreign freeloading, ensuring the best trade deals achievable for American consumers and job creators. It would strengthen consumer-oriented oversight through more useful cost comparison tools, price transparency measures, and robust reporting requirements for stakeholders across the drug supply chain, including pharmacy benefit managers. It would facilitate value-based arrangements where private and public sector payers can pay based on patients' outcomes, driving better results for patients at a lower cost. And it would restructure payments for drugs administered in the doctor's office or hospital outpatient department to encourage physicians to deliver cost-effective treatment options when clinically appropriate. These are the kinds of solutions that our prescription drug pricing system requires, not an arbitrary and offensive federal price-fixing program. Now let's